While we're on drama, man, I respect it. Innuendo Studios. Oh no, Innuendo Studios makes good videos, but he's fucking insane. He's fully in with this like FD signifier, Jesse gender crowd or whatever. Yeah, he blocked me like really early on. There was never even a hint of charitability from him. The answer to this question starts with she liked a tweet. FD, please, this is the tweet. Jesse gender liking a tweet comparing Shark 300 to the Uncle Tom character from Django Unchained. And then Innuendo Studio says, F off. Say that to his face. Kiss my... A tendency that I've noticed with, like, this group of really toxic abusers is that they seem to be made up 50-50 of horribly abusive, manipulative pieces of shit and doormats. Where like you have like half the people are like moral black holes and the other half are like, I'll do whatever you say, my queen, and like they like protect this like orbital shield, you know what I mean? The like simp army or whatever. Oh man, this was so fucking lame, dude. The fucking Mr. Beard guy, Ryan Beard, has even been cavorting with them. Had a really great convo with Soul Bunny about the divide in the leftist space. I agree with her that I need to be more careful about the way I phrase things so I don't come across like I'm saying both sides are equally bad when it comes to racism, that in order for us to work together. If someone like Vaush isn't even willing to analyze the ways his actions could have been racist, it's going to be very difficult to build any sort of bridge. Which is like, I've only ever been nice to him, and then I like look away for a minute, and it's like, well, if arbiters of moral goodness like Soul Bunny or whatever think he's racist, then damn, it's like every time, man. The person whose tweet you showed did an edit of you to make you look black. What? The last person? Well, yeah, I voted for Biden. These people just hate you because they can't abuse you like they do the other weak people under their thumb. I really do think it's that. Yeah, I really do think it's that simple. I know it sounds like kind of trite or maybe self-absorbed, but I really do think like, because to be clear, I need to stress this every time now because I don't want to be misinterpreted or anything. Overwhelmingly, day to day, if you take a look at like who politically and personally are doing the bad shit, it's like cis straight white guys, okay? But in the online left, there's a market for people who are like FD Signifier or who are like Cat Black or whatever else. There's a market for them because there are groups of like unironic white guilt types or guys who want to do that cringy male feminist thing where they're like, I'm sorry about how guys are, my queen. And they want to find like these stronger personalities to defend and orient themselves around. I don't understand either side of this equation personally. I think it's fucking psychotic, but this is a real thing, of course. It's not super common, but in the online left, you're selecting for them, of course, because it's very possible to masquerade as being left-leaning when in reality you're just trans and black and narcissistic. Because then all of your tendency to defend yourself can be misconstrued as a broader advocacy for issues surrounding those marginalized communities. Yeah, DJ Mule did this as well. The like, I'll defend Ride or Die Bad Bunny. That video we watched of DJ Mule where he was basically simping for Bad Bunny, like my queen, I would never let harm befall her. Tip, 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 tip. I don't know, just really sad. Especially with the Ryan Beard thing because he's always been nice. I DM'd him too. I was like, yo, I wasn't paying attention. Why the f do you think I'm racist now? And he basically just like listed out like the text equivalent of a bunch of clip chimps where he's like, you said black culture doesn't matter, and also you said this, you said that, or whatever. It's really, you know, when I hear negative things about other content creators, I tend to like be a really light touch if I'm on good terms with them until I can talk to them directly and figure out what's going on. But nobody extends me that charitability. Everyone just like, I guess I should take it as a sign of I guess as a kind of compliment because people generally assume that I'm large, influential, and wealthy enough that I'm not like a soft target, you know? I remember there was this one comment under Jessie Gender's tweet where she lied and said her next video would be about me. And one of her fans said, are you sure you wouldn't like to go after a softer target like, I don't know, Donald Trump or Jordan Peterson or Ben Shapiro? Which I thought was pretty funny. I guess I'm considered a pretty hard target, which I obviously am because like people have made 1 billion hit pieces on me and it doesn't do anything. I'm like the sun. I rise every morning. But anyway, that contributes to my perception that there is just like a frustration that I'm not like a cuck who will just be told, hey, you need to listen to marginalized voices, i.e. you need to agree with everything I say because I'm a different race than you, and I don't just like fall in line with that. Beard also said the death threats against you were toxic. Maybe you can still talk to him. Maybe. I mean, I DM'd him, so that'd be nice. Her fans are deranged. They've been claiming I said the N-word because I pointed out that Jesse Gender liked a tweet calling Shark a raccoon. Can I say that? Raccoon emoji? Lance made a comment about the situation briefly. It's just so, I don't know. The one thing that gives me like some solace in terms of all of their abusive behavior is the fact that I have nothing at night. I get to fall asleep like cozy and clean, and they don't. You know, like if you asked me, Vaush, are you the type of YouTuber who will disagree with a black woman and even make edgy jokes? I'll say absolutely, daily. I live for that shit. But if you asked, say, Noah Sampson, like, hey, are you the type of YouTuber to promote like death threats against other YouTubers because you don't like them? And he would say like, no, man, I'd never do that. Oh, but that time I did, like, it wasn't like that actually, you know. Or if I, you know, like, hey, oh, are you the type of YouTuber to call black people you disagree with a raccoon emoji? They'd be like, no, man. The difference is that whenever I engage in the bants, whenever I engage in negativity, it's me, I'm here, and I'm okay with it. But they all feel like they're really emotionally compromised, you know? Like they think and talk about me all the time, constantly. They called Shark a raccoon emoji because he's even associated with me, even though we like never talk privately. I like orient, I'm like the 3D model of me is rotating in their mind all the time, and I cause them great emotional distress, you know, like I make their lives worse just by existing, which seems kind of deserved considering they're choosing to be horrible and obsess over me, you know, like I'm glad that their obsessive abusive tendencies cause them harm, like I'm a prickly thorn that they keep like trying to pick up and throw and it hurts their hands, but it doesn't affect me. My viewership at this point is pretty much like concrete. You know how many DMs that I've gotten from smaller creators though, where they've basically been like, "Holy shit, I've never seen this much abuse." I got one from a smaller creator just like 2 days ago, and it's always from the left. It's never like, "Oh, these Nazis found my video." It's always like this same group of leftists online, these same like video essayists who all jerk themselves off over how like woke they are and are actually huge abusive piece of shit. They hurt other people, but they can't really hurt me, and I think that frustrates them a lot. You know what I mean? Leak DMs. Man, if I was the kind of person to leak DMs, there would be content for months on this channel. You have any idea? Nah, but obviously I won't, because if you leak DMs, you don't get more DMs. That's how it works. But man, there is so much shit that goes on. It's like it's impossible to summarize. Holy shit, do it? No, of course not. I would never do that. But yeah, just like man, and so much dirt on these people too. God. Have you ever considered doing a monthly harassment roundup to show people the crazy shit people send / threaten you with? Nah, not really, because I think because that like they live for me. I don't care whether or not these people exist, but my attention, I'm like the sun, you know, like it's even the little bit of rays they get from me gives them life. And they would take like great joy in it, I think, because a lot of them are like just abusive people, you know? They probably abuse their partners, their families, their friends as well. And you just see it online too. I don't believe in the compartmentalization of abuse. If people act like that online, I don't think they're doing very well in real life too. I mean, comparatively, I think FD is nicer comparatively. That reaching out to him might go somewhere. Nah. FD's first hit piece on the debate bro thing, where he walked back everything after talking to Shark, but he would only talk to Shark because Shark was black. And then he made another video randomly, which like 20 minutes of attacking me, including like calling me a pedophile. He literally did the like, I'm not going to call Vaush a pedophile despite clips like this, and then showed literal clip compilations made by neo-Nazis in order to discredit me that are like the easiest thing in the world to debug. Like he actually did that. That's it. I'm not exaggerating. That's literally what he did. So like it again, like there's none of these people will talk to me because it would fucking destroy them, and they're fully aware of that.